murder mystery this past weekend where like he'd say something very esoteric and I'd be like, oh no, they were a sophomore when we were seniors. I'd like turn it into an endowment name.
When his voice gets back, he wants to audition for the season as a Bach.
Nice.
Hooray.
Wait, was he not on the call? Oh no, because he had performances.
Who put us live?
We go
did, yes.
live at a certain time.
I said who? Not are we?
No.
3 out of the 4 people here have my StreamYard, so we're all bets are off.
I used to have it, but I got removed.
No, you go from a different browser sometimes or a different computer.
Different IP address.
We're like, I'll pee, you pee, we all pee. Hee hee.
Hey baby, are you a bicorn? Because
keep going.
I'll think of one more version of bicorn.
Mm-hmm.
I also let you're not saying bike horn anymore. It sounds like you're saying, are you a bicorn?
That's what she's been doing.
That is what she's saying.
Oh, I thought I've just been hearing it wrong on my end.
Well, have you heard the punchlines to the joke? They've all been about sexual corns.
Oh, Haley,
have you been telling a joke? Have you been telling a joke? Is the question I'm going to ask now.
Yes.
Haley, you've been on mute this whole time,
and I'm still funny. God, I'm good.
Maintenance, God.
Okay, so hey, baby, are you a bicorn? And listen, audience members, I've already done the best ones, the ones that you're thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They're really the killer hits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now we've already done the foot version of corns and the vegetable and the other.
What other corns?
Why are they only all bisexual, not bi meaning two? You literally started one by saying, thought you were a unicorn, but then, and you could have said, I saw the other horn, but you said, I saw you kissing everybody.
Well, because it was a pickup line game, I had to make it a little.
Oh, yeah, well, you know.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Hey, baby, are you a bicorn? Because there's 2 corns here.
Factually accurate statement that would lead you to ask the question, are you
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hello, Becca. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Brian. Hello, Jesse. Debbie is very excited for the return of Alexis.
Debbie wasn't saying hello to any of you. It was just...
No, that's okay.
That's fine.
Hi, Debbie.
I, as Olivia Pope Francis II, do not turn to the people for greeting.
Do not turn to
I do, as a dentist.
I actually physically could not turn to a single person right now.
And that's such a shame because, you know, my favorite part of your performance is your turning. Yeah, I love when you turn your head.
Listen, my network's what brings a lot of people around.
I've heard that about you.
Really good network.
So you've been talking to Randolph, though?
Yeah. Who's going to watch this show someday?
What?
I said, Jeff, please.
Please.
Oh, no. After you.
Yes. No, men don't get enough opportunity.
Please, Alexis, go.
No, Jeff, I insist.
I mean, I should probably talk, right?
Age before beauty.
True.
Hey, baby, are you a bicorn?
Oh my God, I'm gonna leave.
Don't.
Oh, Alex, in solidarity, I will also not turn my neck this whole show.
Me neither.
In sympathy, I will turn my neck at every given opportunity.
No, it's great.
I will overextend my neck the entire show.
That's the range of motion.
I am choking myself with my headphone cord.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we in the business call instant karma, baby.
Only in the business, though.
Maybe he'll discover something. I remember the first time I was choked. I enjoyed it.
Who doesn't, though?
That's what I'm saying.
But it is a startling realization in the moment because you think your fight or flight are going to kick in, and what happens is you just get turned on, and you're like, oh no! In a situation like this, I would embrace death like an old friend. Like you're all of a sudden
have to worry about that.
Someone's hand goes here and they squeeze, and you think my body would say push them off or run away, but instead it goes, haha, yeah, harder, and you're like, oh no! In a practical sense, this is terrible because God help the person who breaks into my home to choke me, and they kill me because I enjoyed it too much. I'm not afraid to go. People. What?
What a way to go.
honestly, going into like a sexy manner is like I think the best way to go.
And on that note,
the IT crowd.
well, good. Whoa, hey, why is Alex in the middle there?
Oh no.
I ask that all the time.
Well, hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Improv Technology. That's us. We are Improv Technology, a team of improv artists who are beaming to wherever you happen to be watching this from every Wednesday night in an attempt to bring some humor into your sad, pathetic lives. My name is Jeff Wolfthal. I am your host for tonight, and I missed you all a lot last week. And tonight, I am joined by three of the most fabulous improvisers that I know, some of my favorite people. So let me introduce you to them on this motivational poster themed night. First off, we have responsibility.
Did you not hear the instructions,
You
Alex?
have to make up.
No, I didn't hear the instructions.
What were you doing?
He was
I don't
texting
know.
Randolph.
I was not. I know what
Yes,
I
you
was
were.
doing.
I saw the
You know,
smile.
I was trying to. I'm going on a vacation at the end of April, God willing. I was looking at the itinerary, so I assume
Mhm.
here I would give the line under responsibility, which is to say, pay attention when someone is speaking. That way, you don't have egg on your face in a presentation. Vodka. Moving on.
Creativity.
Make something big and it can't be bad. Make it small, you can't see it.
Make it small. It might be bad.
And determination.
Don't aim high and miss. Shoot low and hit.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And there you go. There is your motivation for tonight, courtesy of Improv Technology. We're going to be performing some improv for you tonight. What that means is just like what you just saw, they're going to be making everything up all night. They have no idea what's happening, where they're going, what they're doing, or who is where, what is who, and which way is when. So are you guys ready to get started?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing else going on.
All right, well, I'm glad to hear that. Then we're going to start things off with a game called Questions Only. In this game, they can only speak in questions. That's pretty much the way to do it. If they make a statement or if they hesitate, if they stumble, they are out. We'll go through this a couple of times. We'll see who is the best at being the most curious.
Was that a sneeze?
No, I was getting amped.
Could you imagine if you sneezed?
Oh, you're gonna shit yourself. Don't do it.
Um,
I hurt my wrist.
Only Haley can go Super Saiyan by sneezing.
Ow, it hurt again.
Not like what
All
your
right, well-
mom does.
While Haley tends to her wrist, Alexis and Alex will start this game off. And the prompt for you guys to start off, you are at the gym.
The
Do
place
you
is
even
my-
lift, bro?
Take me out.
Are you using that machine?
Is it wiped down yet?
Do they have any of that sanitizer?
Oh, isn't Greg the guy who sanitizes?
He have blonde hair?
Oh, is that what you call blonde?
Do you think it's more of a brunette?
You ever heard the color red?
Isn't that Dave?
Isn't Dave littler?
What do you mean by little?
You don't know what I mean?
Do you mean height-wise?
I'm talking in circumference.
Hey, what happened to Haley?
Was that who just ran out of here screaming?
Do you work here?
Define work.
Can you spot me?
What's that mean?
Ugh, am I doing this right?
Why are you asking me?
Can you add more weights?
Where are they?
Ugh, that's all I got.
And Haley wins.
Unexpected.
Because that was the most honest acting I think that you could have done in
It's
that
really
kind of
good.
moment and
Yeah, it's
environment.
That is literally what it looks like when me and Haley go to the gym together.
Like, what's this? But then I like bench 1,000,000 because of my innate ground strength.
You just hurt your wrist by touching nothing.
That's because I grasped too strong. Okay.
Check out that grip. Speaking of checking out a grip, our Venmo is open at the IT Crowd. If you find yourself in the financial position to be able to do so, that Venmo is open for you to send us a little something to help us get through the week for helping you get through the week. Speaking of getting through the week, Dan and Aaron Gualtieri are here. Happy birthday, Evelyn! Their daughter Evelyn. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
She's 6. I'm so proud of her.
I love her so much.
I love you. I miss you.
One of the most universally adored children on the planet.
Honestly.
Hope it
And-
gives her a complex.
No, because she's got really good parents.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
we've met some not really good parents.
Boy.
And for legal reasons, I have to stop my commentary there.
I actually was thinking about this exact subject today because I was like, we all love Evelyn, but we also love Dan and Aaron.
Mhm.
And then I was like, oh shit, you're right. Legally, I have to stop talking.
You can't say anymore.
All right. Yeah,
Yep.
they're great.
That's
Yep.
it.
Look, stay on top by keeping it at complimenting.
I remember
the
when
right
I was
people.
6.
No, you don't.
Oh no, I trust that scary elder god too. Remember?
No.
You know,
Jesus,
tell us
remember-
something about when you were 6.
When I was 6 in the first grade with Ms. Duncan, Sarah Duncan, hope you're still watching, we had to learn some of our times tables. And if we were able to complete, no, would you do times tables then? Were we counting to 100? God, that feels.
Yeah, it was the hundreds club where you count to 100 in a bunch of different ways.
And then you got a candy bar from Ms.
Ah,
Sarah
we
Duncan. You
got-
got your candy bar from Sarah Duncan too?
No, mine was who was it? Was it Miss?
Sarah
Sarah?
Duncan. She had a hedgehog.
No, this was a hedgehog who had a small little girl named Miss Sarah Duncan.
Sarah Duncan. Yes, sorry.
But we would count to 100 in various ways. Ours made an ice cream sundae, and then we earned up to a Sunday party. So like you do like
Oh yeah, I think that's what mine was. Something like that.
it would build up. Like you would get like pieces for each one. Like if you counted to 100 by 20s, you got like the bowl. If you counted to 100 by 10s, you got the spoon, and then you earned your scoops and the toppings. And then on the final day of the party, you got what you earned. So some kids didn't get shit. Some
And
only got one
that's-
scoop. Some of us got the whole sundae.
And that's how you learned capitalism.
That's kind of how I learned. Well, I think it's a bigger lesson, and it's one we have to examine later. But it's the evils of the world start young. When you're like, "What's your worth?" and how many times can you get me 100, and I'll give you the bare minimum for pushing yourself.
I learned real early on how to fake like I read books in order to get that personal pizza from Pizza Hut.
Oh no, and you never learned.
No, he didn't. He absolutely had no idea.
Never.
Also,
I'm illiterate.
And fundraisers are the original MLM and trying to make children door-to-door salesmen.
Mm-hmm.
We're selling Major Savers cards, and if I sell 30, I get to ride in a limo from here to the closest pizza place in town.
Hey, I was the king of Trails End popcorn at my Cub Scout troop.
Hey, no, listen. Ooh, Boy Scout. Do the Boy Scouts still do popcorn? They're not very vocal about it anymore.
No, it's definitely not as big as Girl Scout cookies.
I'm not saying I
no
get
one was bigger
patronage,
than
but I
me.
like some variety.
Cool.
Speaking of variety, our next game is a game called Vanity Plates. In this game, they're going to be acting out a scene between 3 people, and the only defining characteristic of their characters is that they have a very specific vanity plate. So
I'm so sorry.
nice one. Haley,
I'm so sorry.
don't be sorry.
Oh, dude.
Haley's vanity plate is okay.
Okay.
Alex's vanity plate is probably the most complicated. May the force be with you always.
Hola, Siebio.
Oh my God.
That takes like effort.
May the force be with you. Oh, Jesus. Okay, cool.
And Alexis's comes to I believe okay came from Matthew Terrio. May the force be with you always, I believe, came from Joe Germano. And this one I know comes from Debbie Willis Hamlin. Alexis. Welcome back to the show.
So just to clarify, this is based on the vanity plate, we have to come up with who is in the car.
There's
Yeah.
no car.
There's no car.
Well, like who the character would be that owned the vehicle.
Yes. Yes. All right. So I'm going to go away. And whenever you're ready, action.
And what is it you're searching for?
Oh, hey, yeah. No, sorry. No, sorry, you have a light?
Light, darkness, brightness.
No, I got a cigarette, buddy.
I thought you wanted to get into a philosophical debate about the balances of good and evil and how really it's an arbitrary line that we all have to walk through. You know, I have a light. Why didn't you say so?
Oh, cool. Thanks, buddy. My dad's a priest. I get your vibe. I like your hat.
Oh, thank you. Yes, no, the wife made it for me. Didn't want my ears to get cold. Wanted me out here being all big and furry. Brrr. You've
No, sorry, you okay, buddy? You got cough?
no, that's brrr.
Ah! Sorry, you good, buddy? I got a
Medical
Kleenex in my Sorry, you hear that, bro?
Oh God, it's the Senate. It's the Senate. It's no.
Oh, this looks like a job for Handley. How you doing? I'm Handley. Looks like you two are having a little bit of a communication issue.
Bro, you just burst out of nowhere with a puff of blue clouds.
The laugh. I know that laugh.
I'm sure you do. Have one of us Handley bros helped you with a job before?
And it was the most terrifying experience. I felt swindled and tricked. I was led to believe it was one thing, and at the very end, it was a dupe, and you've been playing me for a fool the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Probably thought I was Jonathan the whole time when I ended up being David Glass.
Well, yeah, I think my priest dad had a hand job one time.
Handley job.
Oh, no, that's not what he did.
Common misconception, though. How much you paying?
No, that's my dad.
Oh,
But he's pretty loaded.
is he single?
Like-
Oh, what do I care?
He's
Rich?
married to God.
Or is he rich or just drunk? What define loaded?
He's married to God, so I think you could say he's wealthy in a lot of ways.
Alcohol. Oh.
Anyway, so I was summoned here because you were.
Who are you pointing at? You pointing at me?
Nope.
Okay.
Can you see okay?
No.
All right. Well, that clears things up. What a high quality Handley job once again. Up top. All right.
And that's the scene.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That's a great way to get characters.
So that was a new game, everybody out there. If you liked it, let us know. If you didn't like it, keep it to yourself.
Okay.
But I think
Great.
there's something there. There's something there for us to build upon.
You probably need a third person who's better at it, so I can't wait for Jonathan to be back so I can disappear. Yeah.
We think you did a good job. We
I
talked
think
about
it.
I held the ladies of improv technology back. And honestly, admitting that is huge because sometimes people don't admit when they suck at something. And I'm going to admit that right now in front of people. That was very bad. But thank the two of you for dragging me through that.
That's interesting. There's times when you should have apologized for it, but you didn't. But now's the wrong time.
Oh, no, I won't apologize for those times. I didn't do anything wrong then, but this time I will.
Oh, a classic man.
I love that character. A man who only apologizes when he's not wrong.
Ooh.
Yeah. Which,
Write
like,
it down.
Okay, I'm writing it down. Sorry, I'm gonna look at my. I gotta check my itinerary.
apology man. I'll only apologize when you're wrong.
Did you hear my burn? Sorry.
She said
Sorry.
she would check her itinerary.
Write that down, Secretary Manty Good. Manatee.
Manty good.
Man, ain't he good?
Manty good.
Manty.
Alpha Bitty Bonity. For those
Alpha
of
bitty
you
bonity.
Chow, he's not here, but I have to share it now.
Do it. I'm gonna refill my water.
Didn't we share it last week?
Did I tell them last week?
Yes.
Oh,
In the comments if you remember this story.
They probably do. That's fine. I apologize again for wanting to relate humor through.
Well, I don't remember it, so you could tell me.
No, it's the moment has passed. Jeff, what are we playing next?
Look, our dedicated audience probably remembers the events of our lives better than we remember the events of our lives.
And for that, they must be punished.
Well, the next game is going to be the internet dating game. In this game, Haley is going to be looking for love in all the wrong places.
A hole.
Agree to disagree. Well,
I was going to say.
She said a hole, so.
And that's where I also look for love. So let's keep on.
Get him out!
Actually, you're the one that has to go. Bye, Haley.
Bye, bitch.
Bye, hole lover.
All right, so in this game, Alexis, Alex, and myself are going to be playing strange characters that Haley is going to be meeting on her journey of finding romance on the wildest of wests, the internet. So, Alexis.
Yeah.
You are going to be Winnie the Pooh's lawyer.
Oh, what the shit?
Winnie the Pooh's lawyer. You got this. Alex.
Yes.
You are Salvador Dali, who can't get out of bed.
Woof.
Have fun.
Away we go.
And then I am going to be Woody from Toy Story, who had to get a customer service job. So that's going to be me. So Alexis's suggestion of Winnie the Pooh's lawyer came to us from Matthew Martzoff. Thank you, Matthew. Alex's suggestion of Salvador Dali, who can't get out of bed, is Debbie Willis Hamlin. And my suggestion of Woody, who had to get a customer service job, comes from Brian Smith. So thank you, Brian. All of these suggestions were received in our suggestion post from the week. I put it up yesterday, and we got like 9 people to comment, which is awesome. I'm going to be a lot better about that. But thank you to everyone who commented on our suggestion post during the week. Keep your eye out for it. It goes up every week at some point. So thanks. And now, without further ado, let's get Haley in here.
Oh, hi, everybody. I'm Miss Sarah Duncan. I'm a first grade teacher, and I'm looking for love today. So excited to meet some new people. I got a hedgehog that is looking for a dad or mom. Oh, hi.
Hello there. I will be answering all questions on behalf of my client today.
Oh, are you not my date?
No, I'm not. But I will be here and I will answer any questions that you see fit that you would like to address to him. We just thought, given the state of things, it'd be better if I came along instead.
Oh, great. Well, you're very beautiful, so I'm glad to hope that's okay to say.
I'm married.
Oh, okay. So for your client then, what is his idea of a great second date?
Great. Second date. Do you have any red crop tops, by the way? Because if he's going to communicate with you, you're going to have to wear almost exclusively just a red crop top. Second date. Typically, I mean, on our second meeting, we
Are you with him?
no. This
Is
was a
he? You're
business-
married?
No.
Okay.
I understand it's confused the red, but if he,
And you're describing your second date.
no second meeting,
Okay.
there's a difference. Jargon, it's semantics. You wouldn't understand because you're a woman.
Hmm. No, you're right. Tell me more.
I'm so mad I laughed at that. Anyways,
Talk
our
slow.
second meeting,
Mhm.
we went on a picnic,
Not a date.
not a date. We went on a picnic. I was told that he would be providing the food, but really it was just one condiment. So here we are,
What was the condiment?
of the sweet variety, bee byproduct. Yeah. Bees
Okay.
make it.
No, I understand that. I'm just trying to tie it all together, but I think
Yeah.
I might need a little more later.
Tiny woman brain.
Thank you for your time. I'll be back with you again later.
Right.
I am dumb, but I don't like hearing it. Hi there.
Who is it that disturbs me from my artistic slumber?
Oh, sorry. I thought this was the time that we had for our date. I'm Sarah Duncan, Hedgehog
Is it-
Mom.
Is it? Let me check my clock to see if it is in fact the time for our date.
Oh.
No, the clock says it is not time for our date. You are woefully early.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe there was a time difference. Is your ear okay?
No, I'm just laying down. My ear's fine.
Oh, sorry. I thought maybe you got them
This
confused.
is why I am shocked by the female figure. That when I was a small boy, I saw a book with a venereal disease in it, sending me into a weird sense of voyeurism.
See, everyone just keeps talking about the woman thing. It's sort of a weird theme. with
Well,
you.
it's not my fault the previous person you had only had that for clues. That's a real thing about me. You can look it up on Wikipedia, which is not what I did prior to our meeting.
Okay, well, is it okay if I ask you a question?
Go right ahead. I will try to communicate my response the best I can.
What's your favorite holiday?
Well, if I go back to my teachings and my youth, I would have to say that Christmas has always held an important part of me. I love the religious undertones of it and the traditionalism of it all and getting together with the family. And the attachment to faith is very important.
Oh, great. I'm now realizing I don't know if there's a main part or if there's a second part to your identity. Like, and all of our identities. Are we one thing or are we one with a little characteristic? It's hard to say.
I don't know how to branch off into this existential question.
No, it's okay. I thought based on your art, you'd be up for that. But it's okay. I'll just go talk to someone else.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Let me check to see if it's time for me to answer that question for you. No. Fortunately, I can't. I'm very comfortable right now, and I wish to stay here for a little while longer.
And that is related.
Do you think I just chose? Yes, it's.
I think you're sleeping.
I didn't. My God, you are a perplexing creature, but your eccentric attitude meshes well with mine.
Okay, well, thanks so much. I'll be back with another question. Thank
Mom,
you.
still come back and let me look at you. This is an intriguing aspect of staring at someone else's existence.
Okay. Yikes. Okay, let's hope there's something worthwhile out there. Bring them on up.
Well, if it ain't my favorite deputy.
Hello.
Howdy.
Good to see you. I'm actually a teacher. Is it okay that I'm not licensed? I can't carry a gun or anything?
Oh, that's totally fine. I got plenty of 6-shooters for the 2 of us. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Oh, howdy. Great to meet you. You're looking very nice.
Oh, why, thank you very much. Got my spiffiest boots and my best hat. If I don't, my boss could dock me points, you see.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
gotta put my best foot forward for the public that I'm supposed to deal with on a daily basis.
oh, great. Well, you seem to be doing a really good job.
Thank you, thank you. I had a lot of previous experience in, entertaining young ones, and I figure it works well with keeping the tempers of the older ones at bay too.
Oh, wow. You seem very proficient at something.
That's why you're my favorite deputy.
Oh, okay. We're still getting to know each other. Let's okay. So I just a question for you to get to know you a little bit. Where's your dream vacation spot?
Ah, sometimes I just like to picture myself back at the roundup, home on the range, like it's a cardboard box that I could just snuggle up into with a nice little cowgirl and a horse.
Mm-hmm.
I think in an ideal world, I just stay there all the time, but like with the ability to be beloved and appreciated by one very special person, with the knowledge that I will outlive them with my mysterious magical sentience because I stay the same age no matter how old they get. But you know what? A new one will come along eventually.
Wow.
Ah! Oh, there's a snake in my boot.
That was really good. Great. Well, thanks so much for that. This has been a really interesting conversation. I'll be back later.
See you back at the roundup.
I mean, he's kind of hot. All right, let's go back to this first one. Contestant 1. Hi, contestant 1's proxy.
I went to school to be called more than a proxy, but sure.
Doctor.
Mm,
Dentist doctor.
no, that's going down in the levels of
Veterinarian.
no,
Professor.
no.
Great. So just a couple more questions
Mm.
that I'm really curious about. What does your employer look for in a partner?
He's not my employer. He's my client.
That's embarrassing for me.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Mhm. I suppose he's looking for someone friendly, kind, likes to explore foliage, someone who enjoys bee byproduct, as I mentioned.
About that, I am allergic to honey, so I don't know if me and Winnie the Pooh are going to be a great fit.
Mhm. This happened in the case of W. Pooh v. C. Robin, and we did win this case. And actually, Mr. Robin did have to get used to eating honey,
So he's suing me for not wanting to date him?
and for disliking honey.
This is honestly, you'd be surprised this has happened to me before.
Mm.
Well, you're his lawyer, right?
Yes.
So you're Winnie the Pooh's lawyer.
Yeah, this was a fine first meeting, but on behalf of my client, I don't think it's actually going to work
Okay,
out.
but if your marriage doesn't work out, please reach out.
Never contact me again.
Okay, thanks so much.
Mm.
That's a shame. She'll call. They always do. Hi there, sleepy little guy.
1 second. Babu! Babu, get out of there. Stop it. Knock it off. It's not time for me to feed you yet. Sorry, my pet ocelot was making a lot of unwanted noise.
Oh, you find that on the Wikipedia?
What do you mean? Is that not
nothing.
knowledge for everyone? That I have an eccentric personality, this walking stick twirly mustache, and an ocelot named Babu.
Okay, well, I'm quite familiar with your work, though I may be a little confused about the sleepy part. So, sir, could you tell me a little bit about you want kids?
Well, due to an incident when I looked at that book and saw venereal diseases, Insight says no, I don't. But really, it sounds like I'd have to do some work in that. And I mean, actually, as long as we obtain them without having to leave this comfort that I'm in, laying horizontal and cozy.
Oh, you sure you're Salvador Dali and you love laying down.
In my
Blanky.
the whole contraption, my dear.
Your robe. your snuggie.
No.
Your bed.
No, that's the ticket, and I never want to leave.
Great. You know what? I really am a fan of your work. I think your
Which
mustache
is one
is
of the few things that I am known for.
no, but I love that. I love that for you, and I could have loved that for us. But I'm looking for a bit more of a go-getter, Salvador Dali.
I will not get anything if it means I have to leave my bed, which I'm very comfy to be in.
You know what? That's okay. I'm glad to meet you. I love your work.
I thank you for loving my
Thank
work.
you. Goodbye. Yikes, artists. All right. Let's go back here.
Oh, sorry I was late. Someone poisoned the water hole.
Yeah,
and it was a PR disaster. Lots and lots of angry clients that I had to deal with because that's how I am finding my way in the world nowadays.
Wow, you seem a little disappointed.
Well, I don't think anyone ever chooses this line of work. It's just sort of a plan D that you sort of get trapped in.
Wow. So, tell me a bit about your past relationships.
Oh, well, I tend to, I'm going to be honest, I define myself by my past relationships. I tend to find value in the services I provide to other people, which honestly makes sense for the turn that my career has taken. But, I used to consider myself a little bit more of an entertainer. Some might even call me a comfort, a therapist, just because, I'll be honest, I was a bit of a prostitute. People played with me all the time. But not in like that way, but just like my body was sold and commodified for other people to manipulate and do with as they would. And now I've decided to take a little bit of agency because of the wise words of a very attractive shepherdess. But she ran off with her flock, and now here I am looking for love and trying to not be so lonely in the face of millions and millions of angry people in the face of capitalism.
Well, Woody, I gotta say I love your vibe, and I love that you're a public servant.
Actually, I work a bit in the private sector, but you got the servant part, right?
Oh, you're a consultant. I love that.
Oh boy, if only I was that high up on the totem pole.
You're a cop.
Oh God, no. They say they protect and serve. I actually serve. I serve lots of people that enter an establishment, field all of their complaints.
You're a waiter.
Take orders. A bit of a broader term for people in that line of work.
Hostess.
Just general retail as well as food service.
You work in retail and food service. You give me the first letter of it, Woody.
C. What are the people that patronize an establishment called?
You work in customer service, Woody, and I love that about you, which is why I want to date you.
Great. Jesse be damned. And that's the game.
Handshake after our date.
Because all dates end in handshakes.
As they
If
should.
you do it right.
If you're so lucky.
Also, I get cupping done, and so when I ran upstairs and put on this shirt, I was like, "Oh no!"
Like where you're like,
what symmetrical
could be.
Thank you.
See, to me, that feels like where your Frankenstein bolts would have come out.
Yeah. It also like really emphasizes my traps.
Yes.
Yeah. Why did I was like, what
You
are these
know
traps?
anatomy as well as I know the history of Salvador Dali.
I look like Louisa from Encanto. Like I'm just like ready to like
Best character.
hook up some donkeys.
Ugh. Does that hurt when you poke them?
What?
What?
Does it hurt when you poke them?
Does it hurt when I poke them? No.
Ooh.
You still got it. Oh, yes.
Pull myself out of this. Woo!
Well, then it's probably time for us to move on to our next game called Two-Line Vocabulary. In this game, Haley is going to be the normie. She can say whatever she wants to say. 2 games in a row, we're making Haley the straight man.
You know what? I'm normal, and everyone knows it.
That's true. But Alex and Alexis are limited. They can only say 2 lines in the entire scene.
Please
However
stop.
many times
That
they
was
want to
really
say those 2
scary.
lines.
Stop what?
Sorry. Haley was scaring me.
I don't know why.
What
I'm
else
a
is new?
sweet little girl. Go on. Oh, go on this way.
So anyway, Alexis's lines are "That's so fetch" and "Don't get your knickers in a twist."
Rick, yeah. So fetch.
And Alex's lines are "All that in a bag of chips"
Mm,
and "That's neither here nor there."
perfect. I actually said the second one of those today.
That's neither here nor there.
And
True,
I
like
said
Alex is submitting all of these prompts.
I said it
Oh.
after I said something that I clearly wanted the person to either take offense or really listen to. Like I
Mhm.
said what I wanted to say, but that's neither here nor there. The underlining, you should focus on what I just said.
You do say that a lot.
Now I'm thinking back to the phone call we had earlier today.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Legally, we have to stop talking about it.
Whoa!
It's not like anyone else watches the show. All right, so those suggestions came to us from Becca Terrio, Brianna Bloomer, Joe Germano, and Tori Marie. Thank you all for the suggestions. And to kick this off,
Aw.
What's happening to you, Alexis?
Read what Aaron just said.
Oh, put it on the screen.
That's neither here nor there.
Okay.
What, you think you're all that in a
That's
bag of
so
chips?
sweet.
oh, that's
so
adorable.
fetch.
I totally see it.
Thank you.
Picking up donkeys, tossing them. You every day.
That's what we know Alexis for, tossing donkeys.
You donkey tosser.
I'm the best donkey tosser this side of Mississippi. You said donkey tosser before I did.
Donkey tosser.
Donkey tosser is a great insult, but also it could be a compliment.
Yeah, honestly, when I say it, like, I feel pride. I'm like, wow, she does toss donkey.
You donkey tosser.
Donkey Tosser sounds like it should be an unlockable character in the next Donkey Kong game. You
Yeah.
got like Donkey Kong, you got Diddy Kong, and then you got Donkey Tosser.
Donkey tosser. Let's play the game. I'm ready.
All right. So to start you guys off, your prompt is slip and slide. And take it away.
Oh, gosh, you guys, I'm so excited to be here. My mom has never let me come to a public pool before because of the germs.
That is so fetch.
All that and a bag of chips.
God, you think that's cool that my mom's such a hypochondriac?
Neither here nor there.
That's so fetch.
See, that's really cool because usually, like, everyone would make fun of me because they're like, you can't come to the slumber party because your mom doesn't trust the cleanliness of our house.
That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, don't get your knickers in a twist.
Thank you. That makes me feel like really heard and really listened to, and it feels like awesome that you understand that, like, maybe my mom's just like watching out for like my best interest, right?
All that and a bag of chips.
She is a good mom. You know what? Sometimes I feel like a little crushed under like the pressure of her expectation, and I have to wash my
Don't get
hands.
your knickers in a twist.
Well, okay, no, yeah, you're right. It's like it's sort of a lot, her expectations, but you're right. She's like a badass lady, and I really should appreciate that. So thank you so much.
It's so fetch.
It's neither here nor there.
It's neither here nor there.
Don't get your knickers in a twist.
Sorry. I'm just so used to like people like whispering behind my back. Like that's the girl who can only eat like tomatoes if her mom boils them, and I'm just like,
Neither here nor there.
did you have something to say?
Oh, that's so fetch.
Okay, but like, do you mean that? That I only
All
eat like
that-
grilled tomatoes?
All that in a bag of chips.
That's. Don't get your knickers in a twist.
No,
Neither
sorry.
here
I'm just like sensing sort of a shift in energy, and I'm probably just like way too attuned to that
No.
kind of stuff.
Neither here nor there.
Cool. Thanks. So like this pool is so awesome. Thanks for like taking me.
All that in a bag of chips.
So fetch.
Yeah, well actually we can't have chips here. I'm so sorry. I wanted to mention that to you. It's like a no food pool.
It's neither here nor there.
Yeah, no, it's just sort of like a cleanliness thing.
Don't get your knickers in a twist.
No, well we can't bring them. Like I see you sort of like sneaking them into your gym bag, but like we can't bring the chips.
It's neither here nor there.
Listen, I know you walk around, you talk a big game, the rules don't apply to you, and I think that's really awesome. I wish I had that confidence, but I am not a rule breaker, and if this gets back to my mom that I brought chips into the no chip pool, there's gonna be hell to pay.
That is so fetch.
I'm sensing a tone right now.
And scene. That last delivery of "that's so fetch" was cutting.
Yeah, I didn't know I could gaslight using one phrase. That was awesome.
No, you knew you
And
had it in
that's
you.
what the Meisner technique is all about.
Gaslight.
I've been classically trained.
Classically trained gaslighter.
It really is. You sit there with your friend, you just say that one word back and forth.
Mhm.
That's so fetch.
That's so fetch.
That's so
No,
fetch.
really, it is. It's so fetch.
That's
I
so
love
fetch.
that for you. That's so fetch.
So fetch.
That's 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 so fetch.
That is so fetch.
That's so fetch.
That is so fucking fetch.
So fetch.
Haley said fuck.
No, I didn't.
I'm motherfucking back, baby.
Alexa,
A little bit of Alexa. Nah, nah.
when I drive my car.
And if you want to help us pay the censors or whatever copyright thing YouTube flags us for that little bit, Venmo us at the IT crowd.
Ooh, I'll do the bleeping. Beep, beep, beep,
Haley, you are such a
beep. Oh
That
my
you
god,
can-
Alexis. Beep,
you're
beep,
up
beep,
your
beep,
and
beep,
put the
beep,
in your own
beep,
take Josh's
beep,
and
beep. And scene. And
Can
Can
that's
someone
nicer.
watching type what the closed caption said we just said?
I would love to see that.
A good point was made in the comments. You guys just made fetch happen.
thank you.
Only Alexis could
all
do it.
Alexis.
Someone was gonna.
Well done. Well
You're
done.
welcome so much.
All right, well, we got a couple more games left and a couple more minutes left in the show. So shall we keep this train a rolling?
Chugga chugga.
Choo choo.
Never want to hear that come out of your mouth again.
He did
Yeah,
Chugga,
don't chew like that, Olivia Pope Francis II.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Speaking of, our next game is Interrogation. In this game, Alex has committed a crime, but he doesn't know what crime he committed.
It's sodomy.
I like you guys can't see him, but he's giggling at his own joke in his little square.
Ah.
Yeah.
It gets timed so well because Jeff has a great sense of timing. So he's like, take the queer out now.
Now stop listening.
All right.
He's
So,
listening to us. Okay, now he's done. He's done.
Alexis and Haley are going to be interrogating Alex, trying to get him to confess to the crime that he committed, that he doesn't know what he did right now, but he will. What he did. He listened to angry customers. There was a bit of a through line in the comments section. He listened to angry customers at a skate park, and his accomplice was Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Okay.
Those suggestions come from Brian Smith, Debbie Willis Hamlin, and Brianna Bloomer and her roommate Nikki. Listen to angry customers at the skate park with Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I'll
Who's
remember
good,
it.
who's bad?
You choose.
Be whatever we want.
We never do this consistently.
Yes, we do. Remember last time we were grandmas?
But he didn't.
No, I'm looking away from you on purpose. Just to make a point.
I'll also look away.
Oh, but I turn to you.
Don't.
Start.
Wait.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, welcome to the clubhouse. So glad you could make it.
Thank you for the invite. Thrilled to
Oh,
be here.
I wanted to know that he's possibly arrested.
It's not a contest, though.
Yeah, but if you like talk about like the precinct is like a insiders only club, it's like pretty, it's swanky. Welcome to our swanky hang.
Stop.
What?
No, you're being interrogated for a very serious crime.
No, we just got a couple little questions for you, baby.
What do you stop?
Does this swanky club have bar service?
No.
There are bars though.
There's bars. Okay. I'll give you that. I'll give you. Yeah.
Please
there's-
talk loud. I can't hear you when my
I
head's
said I'll
turned.
give you that. Oh my.
Would you like me to leave so you two can finish some couples?
No, you got
Whatever.
an invite, and I'm not going to return.
Whatever. We've
That-
fallen for that before, but not again.
Oh,
I mean, I might. So I know you probably didn't mean to do it.
oh, I did.
I mean, really? They were yelling so loud, and you just kept your holes open?
Let them yell. Let them scream.
And you really internalized it, and you could understand the words even?
Listen,
Boy, could I.
we talked to your supervisor, Woody, and
God, he's a great guy. I love Woody's
he's a
vibe.
good guy. He
I
came in
love his
Everyone loves a nice Woody.
She disagrees. She's
I don't know what kind of Guantanamo Bay torture situation you've got going on, but I
Listen, you need to take that back.
that inmate got right now.
Take it back immediately, or we
I'm
will
sorry.
literally.
I'm sorry. I repent at your knees. I
Yeah.
beg for forgiveness.
Yes.
I don't know what I want.
No,
you to
we spoke to your supervisor, Woody, and he said, "Yeah,
love
fine.
Woody.
You're a good employee, but
Come on.
Jones."
Sorry, it's just sorry, my wife just dropped the kid off. He got out of school early.
Cast your eyes.
That's a dog.
Yeah, that's my kid.
Okay.
Oh, see ya. He wants to go.
Why are you gender betting, dude? Okay.
Because acting cuts across gender.
Would you like me to leave so you two can continue this
No.
discussion?
No. No.
Okay, what
Damn it,
did
I thought
you
I'd
get some
try again.
clues that I missed?
Is this? This feels like 90-second detective.
Okay,
Knowing-
here's the thing. They had demands. They were screaming. You could have just walked away. You could have just ignored them. They were demanding things that people shouldn't demand of
Yeah,
someone making that kind of money. And you
Well,
making returns past the 30 days. I mean,
that's crazy, right?
listen,
and you
working
took it.
as a customer service rep is very hard.
Yeah, but you didn't. Most people would just turn their ears off. But you kept them
You
open.
kept your holes open.
Like I said, thank you. I'm trying to make that happen.
Well, I've just gotten so used to these hearing aids as Sheila Barton, the head of customer service.
no, it's more just you didn't have to hear what they said, but you did, and do what they wanted.
I, as the service rep on the phone,
It's really
This is
more
like a
of
hard
a basic.
phrasing. I gotta admit, this is a difficult
It's
phrasing.
more of a basic. Like my partner and I aren't good at doing this with each other.
Listening? Well,
Yeah.
well, that's why your marriage is falling apart.
Did you
Did
tell
you
him
tell him
before
that?
I came in?
No,
Why would you do that?
listen.
No, it's just like we were in the back. He was in the back of the
Let's
car, and
work
like he was like,
on-
"What's your
So you
vibe?"
just event it. Let's.
It's a rough patch.
No, I kept my holes open, which I think we all
This is
need.
what. Okay, this is
No,
what got
no,
you in trouble in the
no.
first place.
Well,
And we're
listen,
gonna
I
talk about
think
this at some
no, but I think if you keep your holes open, you won't find trouble. You'll find peace.
No, but listen, if she's gonna keep her holes open, it's gonna be to like someone nice who loves her. But these people, they were screaming profanities at you. They were upset. They were mad.
I admit I still hope I know what you mean by keeping my hole open to the wrong people.
Mhm.
But I did.
There's only one meaning that could be.
Then yes, that is the meaning. I subscribe to that.
So
Absolutely.
who'd you listen to? Because you already said the listen part.
I listened to angry customers.
Yeah, you did, and that was
Write it down.
disgusting of
Write
you.
it down, you son of a bitch.
Oh, I
Whoa!
Oh.
I'm sorry. This is your.
I'm
new best
sorry.
friend.
I'm
I
gonna
should be able to talk to you and how
I'm
I
gonna choose in that moment. Your communication is telling me to close my hole.
Did you write it down?
Hey, listen, just because things are bad with Jake doesn't mean you gotta bring it into the clubhouse.
And how does that make you feel, Maine teen and donkey tosser, when your holes are overcome with their aggression?
Okay, let's just move on. It might be for the best. I'm sorry
Okay,
I told them.
all
I'm
right,
sorry
I'll
I
write it
told
down. I'll write it down.
them. Okay, so the next part,
Yes.
like, I thought you'd be at like all the grocery stores. I was just gonna say were regional.
Well, Fred
You
Meyer.
thought you would have been at a grocery store. Would have.
Oh,
No. You were outdoors,
with the youths,
letting it with the young ones,
the youths,
the youths.
Gen
Well, I
X.
find the community garden to be a great place.
You think Gen X is gardening? They
I
actually
can't.
are more than you would think.
Well, their allergies prevent them from a lot of activity.
Well, I
Global
also
warming is
enjoy.
horrible.
I think maybe a bonding activity for the two of you would be to go on a couple's trip to the farmers market.
Okay, no, you know what? That's a good idea.
Not a
But
bad
here's
idea.
the thing: that's not. You don't shred there. You don't shred at a market like that.
I mean, you not with that attitude, you don't, but you
Well,
can.
That's
No.
a really. I love your attitude.
Look at that. We've kept our holes open. We're learning. We're listening.
We are blurring.
I've loved learning.
I love to blur.
Be
I love to
careful
blur
where
with
you
people.
blur, and you could find yourself in my seat, and I'd be up there.
Yeah, he's funny. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So you're shredding the pipes, right?
Well, I love the skate park. I tell you,
I knew you were
I-
there.
Hoped I was wrong.
and I'm
I
sorry. I'm
led you into that, but I hoped
Write
I
it
was
down.
wrong.
Write it down.
I will.
Why do I fall for him every time?
You have this.
Because your heart and your holes are open.
Shit. All right. Before we really get into that, because Jones will start crying. Jones, it's not the time. Not like
It's just why did it have to be the skate
Wow.
park?
It's okay to feel your emotions. And
no. There's a time and a place to feel your emotions.
donkey
Times
talk.
and
Wednesdays.
places. It's Mr. Gaslighter to you.
I'm
There's some times and places.
Mr.
Yeah,
Gaslighter.
hang on. I'm speaking.
You
And
are-
I was speaking the whole time, actually. So you.
and men aren't given enough opportunities
That's
to
what I'm
speak.
really-
I acknowledge
I
that.
would like to name some places it's not appropriate to be emotional. Number one, in your own cop car when you're talking to someone like you. Number
Mr.
two, in the interrogation room.
Mr. Gaslighter,
This is the party done. Sorry.
is what's really bothering you is that Jones feels all of their emotions all the time, and something's keeping you from feeling yours.
Holy
There's
shit.
nothing wrong with my emotions. I feel them, but in an appropriate time and place.
Only on Wednesdays, 2
have-
p.m.
My 45-minute cry time in the shower, like the rest of us.
2 to 2:45 Wednesdays.
Jones, and if that is the bandwidth of Mr. Gaslighter's emotions, we have to be accepting of that. Just as I am
Right.
accepting.
Okay.
Wait, hold up,
Alright,
hold up.
Hang on.
What's happening?
What are you?
Trying to flip the script on us, you.
Trying to facilitate growth here between two clearly loving individuals.
I think you just know that we
You
forgot
are
who your
a tricky
accomplice
little
was.
No,
bastard, orphan, son of a whore.
Oh, I remember.
you brought up the fact that I am alone, that I and my friend Annie were caught listening to angry customers.
No, my friend.
Hang on. I said bastard, orphan, son of a whore, and you got Annie.
Oh, because you didn't finish the rhyme.
What's your problem with the little girl in the red?
No, we're not going to get into this. We're not going to get into this.
No, I'm
Listen.
sorry.
Listen, I'm just going to say,
therapizing us, and I think it's time we unpack what his issue is with Annie.
listen, I know you got a lot of personal stuff happening.
Well, it was first of all, gingers are innately not to be trusted. The bastard part, orphan, and then I didn't hear the end of the rhyme, but Alexander Hamilton was also present.
Oh, God, if only it were him, you know.
Yeah, right. You're up in the heights at this skate park just listening to complaints.
I understand now. You're critics and you hate Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Who doesn't?
Fair enough. He is not the Alan Menken of our generation. A lot of people are trying to put him in a box. He should stop casting himself. But I'll write it.
Thank
My son
you.
has something to say to you.
And I am ready to open my holes and listen.
Jesus is really disappointed in you.
Judith!
This is my son.
Judith!
Communication. So I'll see myself out. But I think we made a lot of progress today.
Yeah, okay, we'll see you.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good
Wait,
one.
he's leaving!
And that's the game. As a matter of fact, that's the end of our show. Great job tonight, everybody. Shit, that was good.
That was really good.
That was a
What
fun
What
What
a
a
character exploration of interrogation that was.
We went deep.
Also, Debbie, I love Lin-Manuel.
I do too. It's just that's such a like universally like funny thing to be like, oh, he should stop. Like,
No, I think he's great.
No, you thrive off the controversy. We know it.
No, I thrive off of supreme negativity, which is what I played this whole scene. So.
Oh, there you go. Well done.
I don't know. You had some growth there at the end. Really opening up.
it was a lovely, like, I watched a couple come back together.
Mm-hmm.
Are we the couple?
Yeah, so I actually was having fun with this. Alex thought that you and I were married. Haley was playing like I was married to someone else and she was married to someone else. And I did not suspect either of you.
I was putting you two in couples counseling.
Well, our relationship is still
Partners. We needed it.
exactly. There's always growth.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like I approached it as I was a counselor for a couple, whether or not you were married or a partner or not. It was still enjoyable.
And how do you think Judith did in her role?
Judith as the gender fluid child of you and your wife. I did forget the wife brought the kid back, so yeah, I guess you were just partners.
I did too.
Mm-hmm.
Haley's amazed.
Wow, I'm so good.
Nice. Hey, before we sign off, there are a couple of announcements that we need to make.
Oh crap, yeah.
I was a child.
Alex is pregnant. Mazel tov, Alex.
You know what that means? You know what that means. All right.
No, starting next week, we are going to be pushing the show back an hour. So rather than it starting at 7 o'clock, we are going to start at 8 o'clock Eastern. This is for a couple reasons. Number one, we're ready for prime time, baby. Number two, and actually the most important reason, Katie got a new job. Yay. And she doesn't finish with work until 7, and we want to give her time to, get home and maybe eat food or something. Yeah, so we're going to be starting at 8 o'clock.
Please join us. Help
yeah.
make our new time a success.
Yes, please. And help us spread the word as well.
Yeah. The network's taking a big risk on us after 2 years, moving us to a primetime time slot.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot on the line here. Online.
On the online.
I'm sad I came back.
And on that note,
She
we're
licking me
glad
pants.
that you're back, Alexis.
She licking me hands.
No, me pants.
Oh, your pants, no job.
She licking me pants.
Hey, look in your palm.
crowd.
Hey, thank you all good much. We'll see you next week at 8 p.m.